Well, hello. It is that time of the week. It is 5:15 on a Saturday afternoon after a day of auctions in Sydney, and has to be one of the wettest auction days I've worked in recent years. I'm just going to wait for this audience to slowly build up so I can actually give you an update on what the market was like today. So firstly, let me say to you that it's very obvious that today people were cautious. They're cautious because they're anxiously waiting to see this Tuesday there is a rate rise. We know that. The buyers know it. The market knows it. What we don't know is whether that interest rate rise is going to be 0.5% or it's going to be 0.25, 0.2. We don't know that. And we clearly know the speed of increases of the Reserve Bank is highly impacting market sentiment. So all I can say to you is we will actually wait till 3 o'clock on Tuesday to see what they do. Sam, how the peck's going? Hey, when you have no bidders at an auction and it's raining and you're sitting there, what do? You put it up to the agent, and that's why I did those push-ups, right? But I'm still nowhere near as fit as I was prior to my third cancer relapse. Getting there slowly. Anyway, gang, by the way, I don't have cancer. I said before my cancer relapse, I have recovered, but it has taken its toll. Anyway, here are the results. 6 auctions, and sold 3 out of 6. Which is 50%, which is not too bad. Yeah, it was good to catch up with my mate Gavin Rubenstein. I did one for Gavin Rubenstein in Sylvania Waters. Unfortunately, that didn't sell under the hammer. What did sell is this last property that I'm coming from, which is in Casula, a development site at 940,000, a negotiation after auction. For the record, I do get involved with negotiations. I get involved because I sometimes think to myself, if I can add value to a negotiation, I do get involved. I never, ever overstep my mark with an agent. However, there are times when I think if an agent has probably built just too much of a friendship with an owner, that they find it difficult to actually give them some straightforward, raw advice, and that's where I think I can actually add value, whether it's to the buyer and seller. I'll often use CoreLogic RP data as a evidence base. You always use third-party references when you're trying to explain. Stories sell, facts tell. Don't ever forget that. Guys and girls, that's the story. I've got to say to you, 3 out of 6. It's becoming very, very clear to me that right now, the most important thing you can be doing if you're an auction agent is to be having pre-auction buyer meetings. Pre-auction buyer meetings. Even if you've got to send out a Calendly link, great app, by the way, a Calendly link to all your hot buyers. They lock in 15-minute pre-auction buy meetings, and you can talk about the comparable sales in the last week. You can also tell them how the auctioneer acts and behaves, whether he goes quickly. You can also give them some advice on whether a vendor bid most likely will be used. So, gang, all I can say to you is it's all about communication. Communication to vendors, communication to buyers, and it's also communication to yourself. Because right now, real estate agents, I'm telling you, we're in our grand slam. If you win September, October, November, you are going to be winning next year. Because what happens is, if you win spring, all the potential sellers of the new year are looking at who's doing the activity. And don't ever forget it, recency trumps loyalty. Gang, I'm signing off.